laziness. Like me personally, I'm not gonna say anyone else is lazy because I'm not gonna point fingers. But I could have done more.
I think we
Yeah,
all
no,
could
I'm
have.
with that. Yeah,
I think we all could have done. I think it's complacent. Like I personally think I felt like I was part of a gang. You know, we all said it's just not thrilling no more because we've done everything that's there to be done. You know, which was the mentality we had. That would be the right mentality if as a gang we actually were where we believed we was. But I don't think we were actually where we thought we were at all. In practice.
I think it shows. I mean, that becomes more obvious.
That's
when
where
you
the
go
humbling
to war,
comes from,
not,
chat.
you know what I mean? Like,
because the thing is, we did act like the top dogs were like
for me,
only a few people in the
fought
Mandem had a
Hydra.
proper name, you know?
Because we'd roll out with our car, but then actually we'd think, oh no, actually I don't want to use my own car because it might get impounded. So we'd all put our own cars up. We'd be rolling down and do like local cars, right? And then every single time we fought them, there'd be a different set of whips. You know what I mean? Like,
but in the grand scheme of things,
I think
we had like a massive ego.
You know, like, as much as we thought we'd made it to the point of being kind of, I don't know, put in a place, and we have been, you know, here, haven't we? Let's be honest.
It's the same thing with like Patar's connections. It was always viewed as the
working
Mandem's
halfway
connection.
on our journey.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That, and I'm not going to even say we, because realistically, like, I don't really give out props as much as I probably should. But Denzel came into this gang and like displayed a work ethic and immediately took himself to a place like where we all should. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is doable. And I'm. This is kind of just a conversation with myself. I'm just having it through you lot. It's like,
or like it was
so
always viewed as
T's. There always was.
T's connections are the Mandem's connections, but it was never that, you know.
This is like a massive humbling. Like we all thought we made it. I could count on two hands the amount of times we had conversations about how we made it and how the journey was crazy, and you know we've done everything that we could possibly do. I think we just, bro, I can't lie. I think our heads were up sky high, and the actual facts were not as high as that.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Again, we, in the grand scheme of things, we kind of needed this humbling.
No, I agree.
I wouldn't say that.
I think the other thing
I mean,
is,
if we
like,
didn't, then we'd be fine still.
I think the other thing is too, we shouldn't look at it as, oh well, T is connected with this person, so that means it's the Mandem's connections, or T is with this person. Like, we should always work on our like connections as a group, connections as individuals, you know. And I think for the longest time it always was like, oh well, T is cool with this person, so that means we're cool with that person.
I think,
or their connections are our connections, you know.
Yeah.
And usually connections work on a one-to-one basis.
Yeah, I get what you're saying about you didn't need it. We didn't. You don't think we needed the humbling. Sounds like maybe personally you didn't. But I think, unfortunately, like sometimes you have to learn, you know, the hard way, and that's not a dig at anybody. It's just is the way that some people, you know, we were only as good as, you know, until we weren't we? You know, and I think there was a very big shift in the, you know, remember that first day when we found out it was the Saints? You know, fucking hell. Let's be honest, we were all fucking, I don't know, we were all excited.